Okay. And we are doing this. Bow, bow, bow. Okay. Bookstream 2. How long has it been since I last came up on this platform? This platform. I'm so smart. I'm trying to get my vocabulary up. My head a little twisted. There you go. Alright. Let's see. 3 weeks ago. Damn, it's been 3 weeks and that had a 95 views. Really? No. Okay. Bookstream 2. My last streaming general was through 3 weeks ago, but my last book stream was 4 weeks ago, so almost a month. But not actually a month, apparently. Alright, again, we are here reading John Steinbeck, The Grapes of Wrath. I said I was gonna read every single page, including the introduction. But I don't think I should do that no more, because, like, the introduction is. I have like 40 pages left of the introduction. And this entire thing is just. Wait, that's actually in the book. Where is it at? This entire thing is just absolutely filled with words. Like, when you get to the actual thing. Oh, never mind. Wait. Yeah. When you get to the actual thing, there's like line breaks and stuff. You know, they like end shorter and stuff. This is just straight up packed with words, so. No one's in here, so I came and asked if I should continue doing what I do. Or like switch it up. I look like that fucking kicks my big nose. God damn. Huge. Huge nose. Anyways. Basically, what we're gonna do here is. You know? I have no idea on what I should do. I'm gonna stick with my word and continue reading. Where did I end? I forgot, what page did I finish at? After their initial meeting, Lorenz Dorothy Steele on November 4th, 1937, in the Los Angeles. How does it sound like? Hold on. Steinbeck told of starting a book whose topic was the Dust Bowl refugees, the Oklahomans. Though he was reluctant to discuss the characters and plot, he said that it was 1/3 complete and would be about 1,000 pages in length. Some days managing as few as 800, some days, when the uses were flowing, as many as 20 through 200. Yo, I sound like that. I really sound like that. The uses. I said, I'm trying to say juices. Juices. Whoa. Juices. One word, juices. I said uses. I can't speak. I'm trying to. That's why I'm reading this book. That's why I'm doing these book streams so I can like speak better. I can't speak well because of the braces and my fat tongue, but I'm trying. That's why I'm doing this whole entire thing. That's what this entire thing's about. But anyways, I really look like that. But what Carol agreed were interminable details and minor crises on August and September. McCarty got see out here. Thank you all. This much of the book within 3 hours. I will be continuing.
What? Did I not remind myself?
I have read this much of the book within 3 hours. And I will be continuing tomorrow, probably. 7 viewers. That is amazing. Thank you all. Okay, here. Okay, I have read this much of the book.
Okay, so I gotta find that much of the book. What? I just have to remember what I read, I guess. Okay, I wasn't here yet. Where the hell was I? Okay, so I have lost what page I was on. So what I'm going to have to do is either completely reread the introduction, which you just have to completely redo that 3-hour stream, or I just read the actual book instead of the introduction and just fail the initial challenge. This is not good. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is hold on. Wait. Where was I? Where was I? Hold up. I'm just gonna keep on saying hold up, wait. Hold up, wait. Hold up, wait. Wait, hold on, wait. Yo, hold on, wait. Yo, hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. Yo, hold on, wait. Yo, hold on, wait. Hold on. Hold on, wait. 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 Yo, hold on, wait. Hold on. Fix my posture. Okay, there. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Yo, hold on.
Juksu, this speed is making me uncomfortable.
Hold on. Hold up. Hold up, guys. Hold up. Hold up, mother flippers. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold up. Hold on. Hold on. Yo, chat. What the Sigma? Bro, where am I? I'm looking for somebody, can't find it. There it is, hold on. Among Us, sussy fellas, hold on. Damn, I should really start. I've been streaming for a good 17 minutes. I should start now. Hold on. Just let's gotta hurry this up. All right. All right. Where the hell was I at? Okay. I'm just gonna start where the actual book starts. I'm not reading the introduction again. And it's gonna take way too long to find my old place again, so. John Steinbeck, The Grapes of Wrath, Chapter 1. To the Red County and part of the Gray County of Oklahoma, the last rains came gently, and they did not cut the scarred earth. The plows crossed and recrossed the rivulet. Hold on. Brand new word. Rivulet. Right? Hold on. New word. I have no idea what this means, so. Already on a great start. Rivulet. A rivulet is a small stream or flow of liquid. For example, you might describe sweat, rain, or blood running down a face as rivulets. What do you mean blood running down a face? Why is that? Why using that as an example? You could have just left it like blood, sweat, or tears. Why blood running down someone's face? That's a weird example. The last rains lifted the corn quickly and scattered weed colonies and grass along the sides of the road so that the gray county and the dark red county began to disappear under green cover. In the last part of May, the sky grew pale and the clouds that hung high in hive puffs for so long in the spring were dissipated. I'm thirsty. I can't speak right now. I don't know why. Hold on. I'm a little sick and stuff. Oh, the camera's blurry again. Hold on. Yo. Oh, I just cover that. Yo, hey. Yeah. I'm so bad at this. Damn. Anyways. The sun flared down on the growing corn day after day until a line of brown spread along the edge of each green bayonet. The clouds appeared and went away, and in a while they did not try anymore. The weeds grew darker green to protect themselves, and they did more. Wait, what? And they did not spread anymore. Okay. The surface of the earth crusted, a thin, hard crust, and as the sky became pale, so the earth became pale. Pink in the red county and white in the gray county. In the water-cut gullies... Hold on. Why am I stupid right now? Hold on, I'm stupid right now. In the water-cut gullies, the earth dusted down in. Hold on. In the water-cut gullies, the earth dusted down in dry little streams. Gophers and antlions started small avalanches, and as the sharp sun struck day after day, the leaves of the young corn became less stiff and erect. They bent in a curve at first, and then, as the central ribs of strength grew weak, so each leaf tilted downward. Then it was June, and the sun shone more fiercely. The brown lines on the corn leaves widened and moved in on the central ribs. The weeds frayed and edged back toward their roots. The air was thin, and the sky was more pale, and every day the earth paled. In the roads where the teams moved, where the wheels milled the ground, and the hooves of the horses beat the ground, the dirt crust broke and the dust formed. Every moving thing lifted the dust into the air. A walking man lifted a thin layer as high as his waist, and a wagon lifted the dust as high as the fence tops. And an automobile boiled a cloud behind it. The dust was long in settling back again. When June was half gone, the big clouds moved up out of Texas and the Gulf. High, heavy clouds, rainheads. The men in the fields looked up at the clouds and sniffed at them and held wet fingers up to sense the wind. And the horses were nervous while the clouds were up. The rainheads dropped a little splattering and hurried on to some other county. Behind them the sky was pale again and the sun flared. In the dust there were drop craters where the rain had fallen, and there were clean splashes on the corn, and that was all. You're the number one result when you search your Bookstream 2 by Abe. Well, yeah, how many other people named Abe are doing Bookstream 2? That's... Hold on. That's mind-blowing though, like... Mr. Bono, okay, man. I still know how to say your name, but it's good. I'm struggling to breathe. What's going on? The hell are you doing to me? A gentle wind followed the rain clouds, driving them onto it. Hold on. A thousand apes do million of book streams, which coincidentally are... Hold on. I can't read. Hold on. A thousand apes do million of book streams, which coincidentally are their number 2 book stream. You happen to be the first. That's actually a crazy coincidence. Like, you think they're all just trying to copy me right now? Am I really that influential this early? Damn. Where was I at? A gentle wind followed the rain clouds, driving them on northward. A wind that softly clashed on the... A wind that softly clashed the drying corn. A day went by, and the wind increased, steady, unbroken by gusts. The dust from the roads fluffed up and spread out and fell on the weeds beside the fields, and fell into the fields a little way. Now the wind grew strong and hard, and it worked at the rain crust in the cornfields. Little by little, the sky was darkened by the mixing dust, and the wind felt over the earth, loosened the dust, and carried it away. The wind grew stronger. The rain crust broke, and the dust lifted up the dust lifted up out of the fields and drove gray plumes into the air like sluggish smoke. The corn threshed the wind and made a dry, rushing sound. The finest dust did not settle back to the earth now, but disappeared into the darkening sky. I'm more influential. Oh my goodness! I'm more influential than Kanye. Damn. I can't even say that word. I should not be doing these book streams if I can't even say that word. What's going on? You guys are making me nervous. I don't like talking in front of people. Okay, that's why did I say it like that? Okay, I'm gonna stand up. That's all I'm gonna do. Where are they at? Okay. The wind grew stronger, whisked under stones, carried up straws and old leaves, and even little clouds, marking its course as it sailed across the fields. The air and the sky darkened, and through them the sun shone redly, and there was a raw sting in the air. During a night, the wind raced faster over the land, dug cunningly among the rootlets of the corn, and the corn fought the wind with his weakened leaves until the roots were freed by prying wind, and then each stalk sailed wearily sideways toward the earth and pointed the direction of the wind. When dawn came, the dawn came, but no. Which one of you is doing this? Oh my god. Come on. The dawn came, but no day. In the gray sky, a red sun appeared. A dim red circle that gave a little light, like dusk. And as the day advanced, the dusk slipped back toward darkness, and the wind cried and whimpered over the fallen corn. Okay, I can read. Men and women huddled in their houses, and they tied handkerchiefs over their noses when they went out, and wore goggles to protect their eyes. Okay, I got this. When the night came again, it was a black night, for the stars could not pierce the dust to get down, and the window lights could not even spread beyond their own yards. Now the dust was evenly mixed with the air, in a motion of dust and air. Houses were shut tight, and cloth wedged around doors and windows, but the dust came in so thinly that it could not be seen in the air, and it settled like pollen on the chairs and tables, on the dishes. The people brushed it from their shoulders. Little lines of dust lay on the door sills. In the middle of the night, the wind passed on and left the land quiet. The dust-filled air muffles sound more completely than fog does. The people, lying in their beds, heard the wind stop. They awakened when the rushing wind was gone. They lay quietly and listened deep into the stillness. Then the roosters crowed, and their voices were muffled, and the people stirred restlessly in their beds and waited the morning. They knew it would take a long time for the dust to settle out of the air. In the morning, the dust hung like fog, and the sun was as red as ripe new blood. All day, the dust sifted down from the sky, and the next day it sifted down. An even blanket covered the earth. It settled on the corn, piled up on the tops of fence posts, piled up on the wires. It settled on roofs, blanketed the weeds and trees. Okay, I can sit back down. The people came out of their houses and smelt the hot, stinging air and covered their noses from it. And the children came out of their houses, but they did not run or shout as they would have done in the rain. Men stood by the fences and looked at the ruined corn, drying fast now, only a little green showing through the film of dust. The men were silent, and they did not move often, and the women came out of the houses to stand beside and the women came out of the houses to stand beside their men, to feel whether this time the men would break. To feel whether this time the men would break. The women studied the men's faces secretly, for the corn could go as long as something else remained. The children stood nearby, drawing figures in the dust with bare toes, and the children sent exploring senses out to see whether the men or women would break. The children peeked at the faces of the men and women, and then drew careful lines in the dust with their toes. Horses came to the watering troughs and nuzzled the water to clear the surface dust. After a while, the faces of the watching men lost their bemused perplexity and became hard and angry and resistant. Then the women knew that they were safe and there was no break. Then they asked, "What we'll do?" And the men replied, "I don't know, but it was all right." The women knew it was all right, and the watching children knew that it was all right. Women and children knew deep in themselves that no misfortune was too great to bear if their men were whole. The women went into the houses to do their work, and the children began to play, but cautiously at first. As the day went forward, the sun became less red. It flared down on the dust-blanketed land. The men sat in the doorways of their houses. Their hands were busy with sticks and little rocks. The men sat still, thinking, figuring. Chapter 1 is done. Overall, that's a great chapter. I'm tired. Anyways, so pretty cool. Turns out everything is dusty. Everything is dry and hot. And I don't know what am I supposed to talk about? I'm just reading a book on camera. I don't know what I'm supposed to be talking about here. Women and children knew deep in themselves that no misfortune was too great to bear if their men were whole. That's like motivational and inspirational in some ways. Okay, chapter 2. I don't know what I'm doing. A huge red transport truck stood in front of the little roadside restaurant. That's a complete change of tone. The vertical exhaust pipe muttered softly, and an almost invisible haze of steel blue smoke hovered over its end. It was a new truck, shining red, and in 12-inch letters on its sides, Oklahoma City Transport Company. Its double tires were new, and a brass padlock stood straight out from the hasp on the big back doors. Inside the screen restaurant radio played. Quiet dance music turned low the way it was when no one was listening. A small outlet fan turned silently in a circular hole over the entrance, and flies buzzed excitedly about the doors and windows, butting the screens. Finish the sentence. Inside, one man, the truck driver, sat on a stool and rested his elbows on the counter and looked over his coffee at the lean and lonely waitress. He talked the smart, listless language of the roadside to her. I seen him about 3 months ago. He had an operation, cut something out. I forgot what. And she doesn't seem no longer than a week. I seen him myself. Looked fine then. He's a nice sort of guy when he ain't a stinko. Now and then the flies roared softly at the screen door. The coffee machine spurted steam, and the waitress, without looking, reached behind her and shut it off. Outside, a man walking along the edge of the highway crossed over and approached the truck. He walked slowly to the front of it, put his hand on the shining fender, and looked at the no rider sticker on the windshield. Alright. Where's that? Oh, okay. For a moment, he was about to walk on down the road, but instead he sat on the running board on the side away from the restaurant. He was not over 30. His eyes were very dark brown, and there was a hint of brown pigment in his eyeballs. His cheekbones were high and wide, and a strong, deep line cut down his cheeks, in curves beside his mouth. His upper lip was long, and since his teeth protruded, the lips stretched to cover them, for this man kept his lips closed. His hands were hard, with broad fingers and nails as thick as rigid as little clamshells. The space between thumb and forefinger and the hams of his hands were shiny with calluses. The man's clothes were new, all of them, cheap and new. His gray cap was so new that the visor was still stiff and the button was still on. Not shapeless and bulged as it would be when it had served for a while all the various purposes of a cap, carrying sack, towel, handkerchief. His suit was of cheap gray hardcloth, and so new that there were creases in the trousers. His blue chambray shirt was stiff and smooth with filler. The coat was too big, the trousers were too short, for he was a tall man. The coat shoulder peaks hung down on his arms, and even then the sleeves were too short, and the front of the coat flapped loosely over his stomach. He wore a pair of new tan shoes of the kind called Army Last, hobnailed and with half circles like horseshoes to protect the edges of the heels from wear. This man sat on the running board and took off his cap and moped his face with it. Then he put on the cap and by pulling started the future ruin of the visor. His feet caught his attention. He leaned down and loosened the shoelaces, and he did not tie the ends again. Over his head, the exhaust of the diesel engine whispered in quick puffs of blue smoke. The music stopped in the restaurant, and a man's voice spoke from the loudspeaker, but the waitress did not turn him off, for she didn't know the music had stopped. Her exploring fingers had found a lump under her ear. She was trying to see in a mirror behind the counter without letting the truck driver know. and so she pretended to push a little bit of her hair to neatness. The truck driver said, "There was a big dance in Shawnee. I heard somebody got killed or something. You hear anything?" "No," she said, the waitress. And she lovingly fingered the lump under her ear. What the hell? What was that? Outside, the seated man stood up and looked over the cowl of the truck and watched the restaurant for a moment. Then he settled back on the running board, pulled a sack of tobacco and a book of papers from his side pocket. He rolled his cigarette slowly and perfectly, studied it, smoothed it, and at last he lit it and pushed the burning match into the dust at his feet. The sun cut into the shade of the truck as noon approached. In the restaurant, the truck driver paid his bill and put his 2 nickels change in the slot machine. The rolling cylinders gave him no score. "They fixed him so he can't win anything," he said to the waitress. And then she replied, "Got to the jackpot not 2 hours ago. 380 he got. How soon you gonna be back by?" He held the screen door open a little. "Week, 10 days, he said. "Gotta make a run to Tulsa, and I ever get back as soon as I think." She said crossly, "Don't let the flies in. Either go out or come in." "So long," he said, and pushed his way out. The screen door banged behind him. He stood in the sun, peeling the wrapper from a piece of gum. He was a heavy man, broad in the shoulders, thick in the stomach. His face was red, and his blue eyes long and slitted from having squinted always at sharp light. And he wore army trousers with high-laced boots. Holding the stick of gum in front of his lips, he called through the screen. "Well, don't do nothing if you don't want me to hear about." The waitress was turned toward a mirror on the back wall. She grunted a reply. The truck driver gnawed down the stick of gum slowly, opening his jaws and lips wide with each bite. He shaped the Damn. He shaped the gum in his mouth, rolled it under his tongue while he walked to the big red truck. The hitchhiker stood up and looked across the windows. "Could you give me a lift, mister?" The truck driver looked quickly at the restaurant for a second. "Didn't you see the no rider sticker on the windshield?" "Sure, I seen it, but sometimes a guy'll be a good guy, even if some rich bastards make him carry a sticker." The driver, getting slowly into the truck, considered the parts of this answer. If he refused now, not only was he not a good guy, but he was forced to carry a sticker, was not allowed to have company. If he took in the hitchhiker, he was automatically a good guy, and also he would not be one whom any rich bastard could kick around. He knew he was being trapped, but he couldn't see a way out, and he wanted to be a good guy. He glanced again at the restaurant. "Scrunch down on the running board till we get around the bend," he said. The hitchhiker flopped down out of sight and clung onto the door handle. The motor roared up for a moment. The gears clicked in, and the great truck moved away. First gear, second gear, third gear, and then a high whining pickup in fourth gear. Under the clinging man, the highway blurred dizzily by. It was a mile to the first turn in the road. Then the truck slowed down. The hitchhiker stood up, eased the door open, and slipped into the seat. The driver looked over at him, slitting his eyes, and he chewed as though thoughts and impressions were being sorted and arranged by his jaws before they were finally filed away in his brain. His eyes began at the new cap, moving down the new clothes to the new shoes. The hitchhiker squirmed his back against the seat in comfort, took off his cap, and swabbed his sweating forehead and chin with it. "Thanks, buddy," he said. "My dogs was pooped out." "New shoes?" said the driver. His voice had the same quality of secrecy and insinuation his eyes had. "You oughtn't take no walk in new shoes, hot weather." The hiker looked down at the dusty yellow shoes. Didn't have no other shoes, he said. Guy got to wear 'em if he ain't got no others. The truck driver squinted judicially ahead and built up the speed of the little truck a little. Going far? Uh-huh. I'd have walked here if my dogs wasn't pooped out. The questions of the driver had the tone of a subtle examination. He seemed to have spread nets to set traps with his questions. Looking for a job? He asked. No, my old man got a place, 40 acres. He's a cropper, but we've been there a long time. The driver looked significantly at the fields along the road where the corn was fallen sideways and the dust was piled on it. Little flints shoved through the dusty soil. The driver said, as though to himself, a 40-acre cropper and he ain't been dusted out and there ain't been tractored out? Of course I ain't heard lately, said the hitchhiker. Long time, said the driver. A beat. Okay. Sums up. I mispronounced the word bee. What is this? Okay. It's 9 o'clock damn near. This is gonna be a short stream. Because I'm gonna go to bed. I need to sleep right now, as you can tell. I really need sleep. Okay. I gotta have some sort of punishment for mispronouncing B. Like, there's gotta be some sort of... What's good, Finn Bacardi? I'm reading The Grapes of Wrath again. I just gave up on reading the introduction because I couldn't find my place in it. So I'm just reading the actual book now. I'm on chapter 2. But yeah, I mispronounced the word bee. Like, there's gotta be some sort of punishment to that. But I can't think of one right now. You know what? Hold on. I'm on page, what is it? 9. Page 9. I'll just do like no, I'm not restarting the book. Bro, I read for 3 hours yesterday and I couldn't get through the introduction. I'm not gonna read that all. This book is 400 pages, not including the introduction. I can't restart. What would that guy do? It's 9 o'clock. I'm just gonna do 10 push-ups, then I'm ending the stream. I'm too tired for this. I'm too tired. I can't read the book without tweaking out every other sentence. I'm literally doing hand movements for no reason. What is the point? Okay. I'm such a tweaker. Okay. This looks weird. Damn. book stream 2. How long was this? I was streaming for not even an hour. It hasn't even been a full hour. I give up. Hold on. I'm going to bed. Bye bye. I'll probably stream tomorrow. Perhaps. Perchance. I won't. Okay.